Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life. Those are the words of J.K. Rowling, and she is the creative story lead for Chapter 3, the chapter on hope, in The Value of You, the new book by me here, Christopher D. Connors. So The Value of You is now out on Amazon. It is available in paperback and on Kindle. And this is the book that I just finished writing. It's my debut book. And the book is a series, it is a guide to a series of 20 core values that add enjoyment, happiness, success, and fulfillment, and bring us new opportunities and exciting relationships into our lives. The book is the distillation of lessons that I've learned in business, throughout my personal life, and through friends and colleagues and family members that I've met, and through a lot of the inspirational stories and research that I've done throughout my life. I've come to the belief that core values truly provide us with an incredible foundation that help to carry us to great new frontiers of possibilities. The chapter on hope starts out, as I alluded to, with the story of the author J.K. Rowling, and many of us know her as the author of the Harry Potter series. She is one of the most successful authors in history. But it didn't begin with a great start. J.K. Rowling graduated from college and had relatively modest expectations for herself. She started progressing through her 20s, working in basic office jobs. She met a man who ended up abusing her, and both physically and emotionally, and it had an enormous impact on her life. She was living in Portugal at the time, and she ended up moving back to the United Kingdom in Scotland, where she was living on the American equivalent of welfare benefits. She had truly hit rock bottom, as she describes in the quote that I started this video out with. And from there, she started believing in herself, and incredible ideas about what became the Harry Potter series popped into her mind in a sudden flash. And so she took the amazing idea that she had for that book, and she continued to back it with hope. She continued to hope that things in her life would turn around. I'll leave it there and share more of that incredible story with you in the book. But the value of hope for me, hope is truly a change agent. What hope does is that it emotionalizes our thoughts. It leads to a desire that we can then use to back all of the things that all of our thoughts, the things that we believe in, and we can start moving in that direction. Hope gives us something to look forward to. You might be familiar with the StrengthsFinder series, something that as a coach I believe a lot in. And my number one strength for that series is futuristic. And what that means is that I'm always looking to the future. I'm looking to build a new relationship. I'm looking for a new opportunity. Even as I just finished writing my first book, The Value of You, I'm excited for the next thing, the next big thing to come. And hope is what gives us that inspiration and desire to want to keep moving forward, to want to believe that the relationships we're already in or the opportunities that we already have are going to continue to get better. It really enables us, and it works well with faith, to back the desires and the dreams of our heart and to propel us and carry us forward. I tell a little bit more later on in the chapter on hope. I tell a story about someone very near and dear to me, my own brother. Kevin is an ESPN SportsCenter anchor, and he's had an incredibly successful broadcasting career. But he went through some periods in time where he wasn't quite sure if he was going to make it to the big time. He worked for 9 years at a local television station, and he continued to believe. He continued to surround himself with images, with icons and examples of people who had made it. And he continued to believe and hope that things would work out in his life, and they did. And he's now one of the best sports broadcasters in the country at ESPN, which is the worldwide leader in sports, and things have really worked out for him. I've used his example as a model in my own life to believe in this book and to hope that this book would become something that would really be so successful and would be able to positively impact people's lives and showcase that power on values. Again, each chapter in this book is broken down by a creative story, the core of the value and what it really is all about. I talk about the obstacles to living that value and some value within the value, which is more of an in-depth dive into what hope is really all about, and some examples and stories of people who have really lived that value. I discuss the results of it, and then at the end, a practical game plan of how you can instill hope into your life and how it will lead you to living a life of purpose and direction and true happiness that you'll be proud of. Again, the name of the book is The Value of You. My name is Christopher D. Connors. Thank you so much for watching the Value of You YouTube series here. The next chapter is chapter 4, chapter on confidence. You can check out the book on Amazon and check out my writing on medium.com and also visit me at chrisdconnors.com. Thank you so much, everyone.